Nearly 25 years on from the Pike River mining disaster, a powerful new film is set to be released, telling the story of one of New Zealand's darkest industrial tragedies, where 29 men lost their lives on the west coast. Pike River shines a spotlight on the relentless fight for justice by victims' families, a battle that continues to this day. Senior reporter Juliet Speedy has the story.
The trailer for Pike River released this morning.
Don't go in tomorrow.
I have to. We're way behind. You heard from the boys?
No, why?
There were 35 miners down in the mine. They don't know exactly what happened at the moment.
Starring some of New Zealand's most well-known and accomplished actors, Melanie Lynskey, Robin Malcolm and Lucy Lawless.
Recovery.
All the men are dead.
The film is called Pike River, but it really tells the story of Pike River from the family's point of view. It's really about a fight for justice and accountability. In fact, it doesn't even go into the mine, despite being called Pike River. It follows the story, including on the day of the explosion, from the family's perspective. So an audience, I hope, gets to walk in the shoes of those families.
Lynskey and Malcolm play Anna Osborne and Sonia Rockhouse. Osborne lost her husband Milton in the disaster. Rockhouse lost her son Ben.
There's been no accountability, no justice today.
Some of the families have been on a 15-year fight for justice over multiple failings by the mine's owners, police and government, to name just a few.
It's a really complex story, which was probably the main challenge in making the film, actually, because you need to distill that down to something that people can understand. And that's probably the greatest value of a film like that. It sort of puts the story of Pike River into a package which is A, understandable, but B, human.
Saki's also made box office hit Out of the Blue, the story of the Aramoana massacre. That film received pushback from some Aramoana locals.
We've had support from the two family committees that represent the families. You know, not all of the families want re-entry. There's a couple that don't, and they just tend to not be involved in what the other families are doing. So, you know, it's always complex navigating something like this when you've got, 29 families. But the support from the families and the family groups has been phenomenal.
Anna Osborne told 3 News she is thrilled with the film and the way their story has been told. The film premieres next month at the Sydney Film Festival.
To have the film invited to such a prestigious spot in the Sydney Film Festival, and we will have several of the Pike River families with us in Sydney to present the film and speak to the film at the end of it, including Sonia Rockhouse and Anna Osborne, plus some of the Australian families who lost loved ones. I think we've got to remember that this isn't just a New Zealand story. It had reverberations across Australia as well.
It's due to open in New Zealand in October.